Hey everybody, my name's Paul Murphy and I have the fantastic opportunity today to be here with Lachlan Elsworth.
Thank you.
The Managing Director of Traders International and, more importantly, a fantastic trader. So it's a very casual interview. I'm just going to fire a few questions at you, Lockie, and give it your best.
Go for it. Go for it. Why not? Why not?
Just for us to start really generally, what is so good about trading?
What's so good about trading? I think the key for a good trader is the fact that you can trade from anywhere in the world. You can trade your selected strategy in your selected time, provided you have an internet connection and you've got a good education. Then you should be able to apply that to almost any market condition. So it's the ultimate portable business without staff.
That's very true. I live
That's why.
half my life in South America and half my time in Australia, so it's ideal for me. I can't hold down a 9 to 5. It's impossible.
No, well, a lot of traders are travelling around Australia, travelling around New Zealand. We have people that want freedom in their life, don't want a restriction on cash flow, don't want that 9 to 5 grind thing going on. That's the whole reason I started trading is to get out of what I was doing and actually become, if you will, a free person to move around the countryside. I just realised that the fastest way to become a good trader is actually teach other people how to trade the same strategy.
Ah, interesting. I think you're answering all my questions here. You're jumping ahead.
Okay. All right, I'll stop.
What do we got here? The next one was just a bit of background on it and how you got into it and how did you become such an expert in the field?
Okay, if we wind the clock back, 1995 graduated from Duntroon as a lieutenant in the regular army. Very, very quickly got right into the military thing, but realised also that the whole 9 to 5 job, the whole 9 to 5 grind has got limitations, particularly on cash flow. I got heavily into managed funds, share trading, started to look at options trading, also spent some time CFD trading, started to work out the different ways that the financial markets move, what is a great product, what is not a good product. After I was in the army for about 13 years, I actually came across Traders International. That was in 2007, towards the end of 2007. Did not realise you could trade in the market without a market maker. One of the biggest advantages of trading, for example, in E-mini. Saw the leverage opportunity, saw the live trading room, didn't realise that people would actually show me where to get in and get out of the market, and so I jumped on TI to learn the strategy with the intent that I would become an independent trader. Started to head down that path, realised that there's a lot more to becoming a specialist in just one market. So that is what I have now become, a specialist in the E-minis trading market. Yes, we touch Forex, of course, under the supervision of the professional team. But as a trader, if I had to sit down right now and trade, I would be going straight for the E-mini futures market.
Right, just keep it simple, do what you're good at.
But the key point, keep it simple, do one thing only and be very good at it. Don't trade the top 200 shares in Australia, trade one thing, which is the share index. And with an E-mini, you can, of course, do that. So,
fantastic. What are the top 3 things that someone should know if they're interested in getting started in trading?
Top 3 things. I'd suggest first and foremost that becoming a trader is an apprenticeship. Don't think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. It's an apprenticeship. It takes a normal everyday person a significant amount of time to develop the confidence in a strategy to trade it well with live money. Anyone can trade in sim, but it's when you trade in live money you've got to cross that barrier. Speaking of the barrier, psychology. We all got brought up with this mentality that the filthy rich, or they're all the rich people. The sole reason we trade is to become rich. So the second hurdle a lot of new traders face is the trading psychology of I've got live money on the table. So the key to fixing that is actually trading under the supervision of a more successful trader, or ensuring that you've spent time reading books like Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. The key lesson, trading is a game of probabilities. If you have a good strategy, the probabilities are stacked in your favour. We need to get rid of the ego and the emotion and just trade the trade for the sake of trading, as opposed to anything else.
It sounds so simple, but it's it's great that you've been upfront and let the viewers know that it's not easy. but it is, there's plenty of people doing it, and there's plenty of people trading successfully. But you have to be disciplined, and you have to do it, and you have to get over those psychological hurdles which you mentioned.
Yep.
So,
discipline and patience, they are the keys to trading successfully. Any good trader will tell you that. But I have found the keys to developing discipline and patience is having faith in the strategy that you're using. Mm-hmm. The fastest way to gather that faith is to see other people using the strategy. And the way we do that, we just happen to use live trading rooms. You could use Skype groups, you can do whatever you want to do. As long as you can see the strategy working for other people, then it's very easy to get excited about that strategy.
Yep, absolutely, I agree.
Cool.
Let me see. What's the best way to get started?
Best way to get started is to actually develop a realistic expectation about what trading is going to give you. Now, I said earlier, the trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is an apprenticeship. It takes a while to develop your competence. Mm-hmm. The fastest and best way to get started is to actually develop an expectation, which is, I want to learn to become a semi-professional trader. I have a 12 to 18 month time frame, but I know at the end of that time frame, my potential income is enormous. Particularly, even if you focus on an E-mini, a $40 billion market per day. There's nothing stopping a normal person earning $500 to $1,000, maybe $2,000 a day.
Yep.
If that is a realistic expectation and time frame, then the first step in getting started is getting educated. And the education, I would suggest, must have been around for more than 10 years. Yep. There must be live trading rooms, and the traders must believe so strongly in their trading technique that they're actually willing to call a signal live in front of you. There's a lot of people out there that will call a signal with a half an hour delay. And anyone watching this interview today could look at the market half an hour ago and say, oh yeah, I would have gone long or I would have gone short. But if they're not calling it live, they're not calling it. And therefore there's a very, very strong hint as to how strongly they believe in their own education package. So find someone that's actually doing the task. And I think you'll be onto a winning combination. Expectation and then education, and you've got a pretty good winning combination.
For a free webinar, make sure you visit www.ti55.org if you're in Australia, New Zealand or Southeast Asia. If you're in the United States or anywhere else, you'll need to go to tradersinternationalusa.com.